Hey guys, what's up? N2AKJ here, coming live to you at Bethpage State Park. As you can see, I got a haircut. I got it all nice and neat now. I actually look like a civilized human being. Anyway, I'm here at Bethpage State Park, United States, 2014, with N2gsl. And he's doing pota. I'm not doing pota as of right now. I might. Who knows what's going on. But let me turn the camera around and show you what the setup looks like. Okay, there we go. So this is the feed point right here. And then that's obviously the feed line right there, which runs to the radio. I'll show you that in a second. And then this wire goes all the way over there to the telescopic mast pole. I'll show you the mast pole. I think it's 31 feet. If it's a jack kite pole, it looks like it's probably 31 feet. I'm not even sure what pole he's using. What pole he's using a tactical 700. I don't know who makes that, but it looks pretty cool. And that's pretty neat, right? So let's go back over. Let's see what radio he's using. All right, let's see what radio Ed's using. Okay, say hello to the camera, Ed.
Hello everybody, this is Ed, N2gsl, and this is QRP Labs QMX transceiver. This particular one is set up for 20 meters through 10 meters.
There you go, you got it right live from N2gsl. That's the QCX. That's the Mini, right?
It's just the QMX.
The QMX.
The multi-mode.
Oh, the multi-mode one.
Now it's digital and sideband, and digital and CW. And the next major release of the firmware will incorporate single sideband.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really pretty. That's cool. I mean, now you can cram all that stuff down into a small little radio like that. You know, I was telling people on my last live stream, I was telling them about how, you know, if they wanted to do QRP, that they can get very small radios, but they can get a lot out of a small radio. But I like doing, I told my audience, I think it was, I don't know, it was either Sunday or it was Saturday. It was either, could have been Saturday. And I was just telling them about, you know, the newbies that are coming into the hobby that want to do pota. I was telling them the different type of radios that they possibly can get, you know, what type of antennas. But, wow, I got 10 people watching. That's awesome. Hey, N2AKJ, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Oh, Matt.
Yeah, Matt's in there. He's in the comments. What's up, Bob? How you doing, brother? And it's pretty cool that, you know, you got that little, he's got this little speaker. Check out this little speaker. It's little, but it's loud enough so you can hear everything. Yeah, my Bluetooth speaker I have for my S-Bit X is a little bit bigger and it's a little bit louder. And so with a radio like the QMX and this type of antenna, obviously the radio doesn't have an ATU. So the only way you're going to be able to adjust the antenna, or at least find out if the antenna is resident on the frequency that you want to transmit on, you need one of these. Got to get one of these. And you got these bees flying all around. I don't know what it is with them. But this is it. This is the Rig Expert stick. And I know they make a 230 model. I don't have the stick model on my Rig Expert. I have a AA-54. That's the model that just has the plain LCD screen. Now the AA-55 is the next model up. That has the color screen. That's the one I should have got, but I didn't. But then yet again, the AA-54 that I got, let me just turn it around. The AA-54 that I got from a ham buddy of mine, and I paid a really nice price for it, so I couldn't turn it down. I mean, I could get the 55, but the 55 and the 54, it's basically the same unit. The only difference is one has a color screen, the other one doesn't. So, but yeah, me and Ed are just hanging out right now at Bethpage State Park, United States 2014. If you guys want to work him, let me just find out what frequency he's on. I'll tell you what frequency he's on if you want to work him. Hold on, stand by. Okay, he's on 15 meters, and he is at 21.032. So 15 meters, 21.032, if you want to work him. Okay, I don't know who M is, but hello. Thanks for coming into the live stream. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. So, for the people that might be interested in getting into pota, you really have to sit there and think about what type of power you want to run when you're at the park. Me personally, I don't like to have myself limited. So like I have a Yaesu FT891 and I have a Yaesu 991A. And the nice thing about these radios, well, more so the 891 than the 991. The 991A is a little bigger. But it's still portable. But the 891 is a little smaller, more compact. And the nice thing about these two radios is that I can go anywhere from 5 watts up to 100 watts. So if I'm in the mood to do QRP, I could have a 100-watt rig with me at the park, and all I got to do is just turn it down to 5 watts, and now I'm QRP. But I just recently bought a new radio, the HF Signals S-Bit-X. If you go on to gigaparts.com and you just type in S-Bit-X version 3, the radio will pop up on the website. That's the radio I just recently got. I think I got about a month and a half ago. It's probably going on 2 months now. And it's a really sweet radio. I mean, it does 25 watts. It has a Raspberry Pi 4 built into it. It does FT8 right out of the box. The only thing about doing FT8 at the park with this particular radio is that you have to have it connected to the hotspot of your phone. So WSJTX could work with the UTC clock that's built into the radio, because it has to be, I think, 1 or 2 or 3 seconds, I guess, with the timing for the clock, whatever. So you have to have it connected to the internet. But other than that, it's got FL Digi built into it. It's got logging programs built into it. I don't know which ones though. I don't use the radio's internal logging software to log anything. I use paper. I'm old-fashioned. I like using the paper log, go home, and then upload it in the computer. Just makes my life easier, and it's less stuff to carry at the park. But, like for me, I've been a ham operator now 27 years, so I got multiple radios, ton of antennas, all different types of configurations, and I'm a keyaholic. Hi, I'm Drew, I'm a keyaholic. And I got 18 keys, and out of the 18, believe it or not, out of the 18 keys that I have, I only use 2 of them. The primary one I use for pota is a single lever CW Morse. But I do have Begala. I have 2 Begalis, which only come out at special events. I'm not bringing a $500 key to the park. That's not happening. But it's a lot of fun. Oh, hey, Mason. How you doing, brother? That's pretty cool. I don't know how you found out about my channel, but I'm very happy that you're here. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, just hit that like and subscribe button. You'll be helping me out a lot. Now nobody's watching, I don't think. I see it went to 0, but that's okay. The show must go on. So, for the people that are thinking about doing parks on the air and you haven't bought a radio yet, and you're deciding what type of antenna you want to go with, me personally, I have a multiple bunch of antennas. I can't even count how many antennas I got. The newest antenna that I bought is the Gable 7350T, and that antenna is a tunable antenna, but you need to use an antenna analyzer with it. Unless your radio has a built-in antenna tuner. If your radio has an internal antenna tuner, then you really don't have to play with it too much. But I like using an antenna analyzer on this particular antenna. And that's a really cool antenna. I've been using that a lot with my S-Bit-X. But when I use my FT891 and my 991s, I usually use the end-fed half-wave antennas that I built. And I have a 9-to-1 on. I have a 1-to-1 on coax choke that I use with the end-fed half-waves. And matter of fact, I haven't used my 891 or 991s in a while. Ever since I got my S-Bit-X, I've just been having way too much fun with that radio. So the other two radios have been sleeping. What else? I do have an antenna that was built and designed by Ed, W4 Echo Mike Bravo. And that antenna is called the Ed Tenna. It's an inverted V, and it does 20 meters and 40 meters. And I use it periodically. It's a really great antenna. It does what it's supposed to. And it's self-supportive. I mean, when I first bought the antenna, it was difficult to put it up by myself because I didn't know how, but after about 3 or 4 activations, you kind of figure out how to do it yourself. But it's a really cool antenna. I've got some really crazy DX with this inverted V that I bought. I think it was last year. It was either last year or the year before last year. I bought this antenna from W4EMB. And it's called again, I'll reiterate, it's the Ed Tenna. And it's a nice antenna, reasonably priced, does the job, no doubt about it. Very durable. And, but for the most part, right now when I do activations, it's just my S-Bit-X version 3 with my Gable 73T antenna. Now, if you guys are thinking about getting an antenna, a nice antenna actually, something that you could attach to a tripod, you could actually put it on your table. So let me turn the camera around just to give you an idea. If I can get this camera around. There we go. So let's say, okay, so you got the table here and you got the table here. So let's say you have your battery here, your radio is set up here, and you got your key right there and whatnot. You can go and put the antenna right here. You could set it up right here because obviously if you're running QRP, it's not going to matter that much. And you could just set up the ground radios, let them hang off the table, and you could let them hang off the table, and you could activate. You don't have to sit there and going, man, I forgot to bring my arborist throw line. How am I going to throw this wire in the tree? Which New York State really doesn't want you throwing anything in a tree. But there's people that do it. But, if you don't have the proper equipment to get the line in the tree, how do you set your antenna up? What you could do is you could do one of these setups once I turn the camera around. Okay, you could do one of these setups. This is a Tactical 700 MDS, HDS, I'm sorry, Hotel Delta Sierra. And I'm trying to figure out what size it is. It's made by Soda Beams. I don't know if you ever heard of Soda Beams, but the Tactical 700 is made by Soda Beams. If I had to guess how high this is from where I'm standing, he may not even have it fully extended, but if I had to bet, it's probably about 25 feet. I'm just, because I have a 31-foot jack kite pole, and my pole goes higher than this. So, yeah, if I had to guess, he's probably about 20, 25 feet, somewhere around that area. And he's just running a wire into a homebrew. I don't know what the ratio is, but I know it's a homebrew transformer that he built. I don't know. What is that, Ed?
Turn that around.
What, turn
Put
it?
your name on it.
Okay, there we go.
Kit.
Okay, this is a QRP, guys. What is it? A
49 to 1.
it's a 49 to 1 transformer made by QRPs. So obviously you can't run high power in it because it's obviously QRP, regulated for QRP. But he's got that hooked up to the wire, which is right here. And running no counterpoise. It's just straight up antenna right to the radio. And how many, you do any DX?
We started the day off on 10 meters with Netherlands and France. I did, Italy almost worked me, but didn't happen. And I got out to Oregon on 20 meters and also the Azores on 20 meters.
And that's all on what, 5 watts?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
5 little tiny watts.
yeah, 5. So he's running 5 watts, and he got Azores and believe you said England?
No, Azores, the Netherlands.
The Netherlands
and France.
And France.
Our friend.
Gene. F4ILH. Yeah, that's Gene. Yeah, Gene Baptist. Yeah, he works with me all the time too.
Yeah, he was like right in on there.
Oh yeah, well Gene's. I like Gene, and I always know when he's calling me because he has a distinctive fist the way he sends. As soon as I hear the F4, I know right away because the only person that works with me from France is him. So as soon as I hear F4, I know the ILH is coming right after it. But yeah, guys, so it's a beautiful day here at the park. A little windy, but you know, it's doable. Let me just turn the camera around again one more time. Yeah, so I mean, unfortunately, it's a little windy today. So the other hobby that I'm into is model aviation. I fly RC helicopters and RC planes, and yeah, today's too windy to fly. It's like 8 miles an hour, gusting to like almost 20. So when I saw our N2gsl spotted on the page, I said, wait a minute, let me go to Bethpage. Let me go hang out. Maybe I can get some CW time in, get my CW vitamin going here. But that's what we're doing, me and N2gsl. We're just chilling here at the park, making contacts. Well, actually, he's making contacts, but I might make them. Depends. Anyway, guys, I don't want to keep rambling on, or as I like to say, foaming at the mouth. But I'm going to shut the live down for now, unless something else interesting takes place. I'd like to thank everybody who came to my live stream. Please, by all means, if you can subscribe to the channel, if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that like and subscribe button. And if you could share the channel with your ham friends, I'd appreciate it, because I'm trying to grow the stream. Again, thank you everybody for coming out and watching my live stream. Take care, and 73s from Bethpage State Park.